quietly. Tonight, we're going to talk to you about how you can monetize your brand as a pharmacy influencer. So, whether you already have an audience of people on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or you're like, you know what, I don't have a brand at all, you have a network of people. And Amy and I started just like everyone else with absolutely zero. And so, whether you have a small network or a large network or an established brand, we're going to show you how you can leverage essentially the people that you know and the people that they know as a pharmacy influencer. And that is, you guys, that is network marketing. All right.
Let's go.
So
Good, Dana. And
we're going to dive right into it tonight. Quick introductions. We're Brooke and Jason, and before we were walking through the desert in a cinematic scene with wild horses.
Yep.
We actually lived in a mobile home. We were on government assistance, worked very low wage jobs, college dropouts, didn't really have a lot going for us, but we discovered the world of network marketing. And once we did, everything change for us. So I am a full-time social media influencer and marketing expert. We live in Palm Beach, Florida, as I mentioned previously. And Jason sells real estate in the Palm Beaches. So
high-end luxury real estate.
People are looking to move to Florida. He is here to help them get moved. And we have found that this industry is great, especially when you're doing something else. A lot of people think, you can only do well if you do it full time. But we found that people who have another career, they are able to leverage that network of people into this industry. So when you think about real estate, I'm sure a lot of you, are either, some of you are probably in real estate, or someone who's in real estate. It's a common industry. Jason has a very large network of people who are in real estate, and none of those people are ever going to buy a house from him. But what he can do is he can recruit them, he can sell them products, and he can monetize them through our pharmacy business. So that's something to think about. Drop in the comments for me what your career is. If you have, a job or a career as a, business professional, because we found that it works hand in hand with network marketing. Haven't you found, Amy?
Oh, absolutely. Just for a small example, I work on TV and film, and do you know how many of my crew members or castmates have bought are signed up with Farmasi? Because I'm using the makeup, I'm sharing the things, I'm like sharing all the stuff with all the people on set. So that's just a little example. And Tim's job too, he shares with people all the time at his work. So anywhere people are at, an open mouth is an open business. So it's really great though when you can share in the workplace, because people like, know, and trust you, right? When you're in the workplace, they know you, they trust you, so you have already established rapport with them. So they, are more apt to kind of listen to you and, hear what you have to say.
Well, guess what? I'm a longshoreman, which is very far displaced from makeup, cosmetics, and I work with 400 gentlemen who, most of which have wives. So even if I can't sell to them, I can sell through them to their wives. So
good point.
Be resourceful.
That's right.
So Tim and I, we've been in the industry for, well, I personally have been in the industry for 27 years. And we have a little bit of a different background. We were probably, like, I would say, struggling middle class. We had to budget.
Ate, slept, and worked.
We ate, slept, worked, and we would take one trip a year, and we'd have to decide if it was going to be for me and Tim, or were we going to take the kids this time. So we were, struggling a little bit. But network marketing has definitely changed our lives, because the first 17 years I was in the industry, I didn't do very well. And it wasn't until about 10 years ago, when I started taking it seriously, is when I succeeded. And that's when kind of Tim jumped on board when things started changing for us. He was originally not supportive of me doing all these companies, and then when we kind of I established myself and found our success, is when he decided to jump on board and be supportive. So in my day job, I am an actress and TV host. I work in television and film. I also went to hair, makeup, and nail school, so I'm in the beauty industry as well. And my husband is a longshoreman. He operates the crane. Is there anything else you want to add, Tim?
Nope. I'm a network direct sales believer, in addition to being a crane operator.
Yes, you believe. You've seen the proof in the pudding, so we've managed
I've seen the light, or the
yeah.
money, as it were.
Yeah.
So we have two power couples here. You know, we decided to partner up with Tim and Amy, and collectively we've had, you know, quite a considerable amount of success for, you know, pretty average people with regular backgrounds. We really know what this industry can do for you. Collectively, between the four of us, we've earned over $10 million. So there's definitely money to be made when you take it seriously. And we want to talk to you tonight about why Farmasi is next level right now, why we truly believe that the time is now for you to get in. If you've ever heard about the timing, drop timing in the comments. If you've ever heard about how timing is so vital when it comes to network marketing, because companies come in and they have a wave, and we are establishing that foundation right now as that wave is beginning to slowly build with Farmasi, and we are having a lot of growth. I strongly believe that the people that get in now, and we've been in just over 1 year, okay, so we just have really established our first year in the business. I truly believe that within 3 to 5 years, the people are gonna that got in now are gonna look back and say, I'm so glad that I got in right now. Because yes, it takes hard work. And yes, there's a lot of other factors that come into play, but timing is so vital when it comes to building a strong foundation and riding a wave and earning lots of residual income, which is what we're going to talk about next. That's Jason's favorite.
Oh yeah, this is definitely my favorite. Drop million in the comments if you're blown away like I was seeing this $1 million in 1 month. Like our upline made $1 million in 1 month. So to break that down, it's about $33,000 per day, every day for the month. So we have huge payouts here. And what makes network marketing different than, you know, affiliate business models and other things is you have residuals, meaning that you can bring someone into the business, they can fall in love with it, they can share the opportunity, or they can share a product, and you get paid on that forever. Now, the great thing about Farmasi is there are a lot of consumable products. You've got the face water, which is my favorite, but more importantly, you have nutrition line, which aloe and all the other good, great products Brooke's going to go into here in a little bit. But more importantly, people, when they buy a consumable product, they're typically going to continue to use that. How many of you gone to Starbucks more than once? If you're like me, you probably go more than once a week. Exact same way. You're going to bring people in and have residual income. Now, here's what's great. Farmasi's reported 31% growth in 2025. I think that's a little outdated. It's probably more than that. US jumping by 80%. And, you know, some of our biggest markets are in Spain and Mexico, but I will say there is a wave growing in the United States. So this is what makes Farmasi great. Unlimited income plus residuals, which, by the way, is a holy grail. That's what everybody wants, is they want residual income. That means a check comes in off the hard work that you have previously done.
And, you know, in our 18 years in the industry, and Amy's 27 years in the industry, neither of us have ever been a part of a company or known someone who made $1 million in a month.
Never.
Like, this is not,
Never.
you know, normal income. Okay. So the potential here is huge if you know, go all in on it.
I mean, let's think about that. That's $1,900 an hour, almost $2,000 an hour.
It's a lot of money. $1 million in a month is a lot of money. I think most people would be very happy with $1 million a
100%.
month. I think you could pretty much do just about anything that you wanted to do
Yeah.
on $1 million a month. And what makes Farmasi so great is the products, the fact that the products are affordable. Isn't that just an adorable photo of Amy, by the way? She's just the cutest. The products, they're affordable, and influencers actually really love these products. Okay. So with Farmasi, we have a variety of lifestyle products. It was a huge selling point for me, was a variety. Let me know in the comments if you're the kind of person that gets bored pretty easily. That's me. That's also Amy, our ADD. Like, we are distracted very easily, and we like variety. We like the shiny, pretty things. And so being niche or having just one product to sell was very boring for us. And I liked the fact that we had hair care, we had skincare, we had makeup, we have perfume, we have soaps and body washes and toothpaste and supplements. Like, we have a little bit of everything, which means we have the ability to reach so many people. You can reach out to people who are into skincare. You can reach out to people who are into makeup. You can reach out to people who are into health and wellness. So it allows you to reach a whole variety of people, but also because of the variety of products, the fact that they are consumable, oh my gosh, I lost the thought.
Consumable.
It's going to allow you to reach a lot more people, but you can customize to how you want to promote. I think there was like another thought that I was going, you know what, it'll come back to me in a little bit. But anyhow, variety of products was a huge selling point for me because it just gives you a little bit of everything. Oh, you're not really changing people's lifestyle. That was the biggest thing. Like these are things that already integrate into your lifestyle. Like women wear makeup usually at least one day a week. Okay. You may not be a makeup person, but most women have to put makeup on if they're leaving the house for a job. You know, they're putting makeup on at least once or twice a week. And when I pulled the numbers to the revenue of Ulta and Sephora, it was in the billions. Okay. So a lot of money that women are spending at these companies. And so we essentially have an alternative where influencers can get these regular everyday lifestyle products and they can get them at a fraction of the price. So they're not compromising on quality either because they're made to EU standards. So if you're not familiar with EU standards, the EU bans over 1,700 ingredients that they would deem, you know, like carcinogenic.
You don't want that on your
And
body.
in the US and Canada, it's significantly fewer. I think in the US, it's like maybe 10 or 11 ingredients total that are banned.
Yeah, one of
So-
like gasoline. Yeah.
Much much higher standards for the products. And these are just a few of, you know, the testimonials. I asked some people like, what is your favorite product? And we just got a variety of answers here. Of course, a lot of people really love the Aloe Glow. People love the Recharge for Focus. They love the matte lipstick. They love the L-carnitine for fat burning and focus. The collagen for the nails, which my nail lady was complimenting my nails. I'm using the powdered collagen, by the way. Aaron says the pistachio macaroon body care smells like Sol de Janeiro's number 62 Bum Bum Cream without the high price tag. Calendula oil, the hydrating shampoo conditioner. So you can just see the variety of things here in the different categories that people are loving.
Who's up? Tim, go for it. Amy, that's what you got.
Go ahead, Timmy.
You're gonna do this on me? Okay, so there is two ways you can make money at our business. You can be a builder, or you can be a seller, or you can be a hybrid of both. So if you want to be a seller, the great thing is our products are marked or are discounted at 50% off, which means you can make a 50% commission. So if you sell a product for $100, that's $50 in your pocket. Now, if you want to be a builder, which is what myself, Amy, Brooke, and Jason do, because that's where you can make the most amount of money, is when you can build a team. And that's what touch it back with what Jason said earlier about building a residual income. Now, Amy, could you expand on these two things?
Well, yeah, just the compensation plan. That's one thing that drew me to this company was how generous that 50% commissions is. That's the highest in the industry. You'll probably never see it higher anywhere else. So that is really great because it's really friendly for like influencers if people want to just do kind of click links, or if you just want to casually sell or retail, those kind of things. You can definitely make money that way, and that commission allows you to make a substantial income. And then we have the other part of the comp plan that is for the team builders that want to build those residual income from the team, the volume going underneath, you know, like in your organization. And so you can pick and choose. You can do a hybrid of both. It's really flexible over here. You can literally, I like to call it choose your own adventure. How you want Farmasi to work for you, you can make it happen however you feel that you want to build your business. And we have the tools to support you and to do that. So yeah, you pretty much covered it.
And one thing that I recently learned, because, you know, my motto is learn as you earn. I've been in for a year and I just am still like really deep diving on the compensation plan. We are actually, Amy and I, and anyone who's at a leadership level is actually earning 75% commission on our personal sales, which was new information for me. Okay. So you can, if you're a strong seller, you can be making a significant amount of money on your personal sales up to 75%. So if you sold $10,000 retail in a month, you would actually be making $7,500 in commissions.
Yeah.
Like
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, that's really good. Marty in the comments just said, please explain how building works. We do have like compensation plan training. We won't be getting into actual logistics on this call, but yeah, it just when you have
Out
people,
to the person that invited you to the
yeah,
call and ask for a training or a copy of the compensation plan.
yeah, that'll
Yeah.
explain everything. We have videos that explain it to a T perfectly, and we have graphics. So yeah, just ask the person that sent you here for that information, and you'll get everything you need there. So yeah, like this company is what we like to call a legacy company because this company has been around for 75 years, believe it or not. They have strong, deep roots in Istanbul. That is where it's originated from. This isn't a flash in the pan. This isn't a sparkly new shiny object. This company has been around for a very long time and it has very reputable background. They used to manufacture for companies. They would white label their products. So they would manufacture and people would put their names on their product, which actually goes to show how good they are because people put their name. They wanted their name on their formulas. But then about 15 years ago, Farmasi decided to switch up the business model and go from that kind of sales model into direct selling. So they started out in Istanbul, Turkey, and they are actually currently number one in direct sales companies over there in Turkey. And in the world, they are 27 right now. They are climbing. They're 27, I think it was the last time we checked. And so they're climbing up because that is their goal is like they want to be the number one direct sales company in the world. So they have all the tools, all the experience, everything that we need to keep moving on up. And we are in 40 countries worldwide. So it's a worldwide operation, which means for you that you can build your business all around the world. So you're not just specifically pigeonholed to your country. You can actually earn and build teams worldwide, which is amazing. And we constantly have new markets opening, which is great. And one really cool fact that sets us apart from a lot of other companies out there is that we own the entire supply chain. It's called, what'd you call it?
Vertical integration.
Vertical integration. Everything from concept to manufacturing to all the formulas to the
The resources.
the resources, the packaging. They have their own organic farms over there. They use solar power, their own well waters. They use sustainable practices. It is amazing over there. Everything's originated in Turkey. It's all made there. And it's just this company is blows my mind. The more I learn and the more we grow, it's just really exciting to learn these things because it's not just a fly-by-night company that's slapping some label on and selling it to you. They put a lot of care in this legacy. The people that run it are the grandchildren, the grandsons of the creator who started this company. And so they want to continue this legacy for their family. So they're invested. They're invested in helping the field succeed. They're invested in keeping their legacy, their name continuing. So you're somewhere stable and you're somewhere that you can plant your roots long term and really find success.
Can I talk about?
Go ahead,
Sorry,
Tim.
go ahead. I was going to say, can I talk about why pharmacy is so affordable? Like, I want to go back to what we were talking about with vertical integration. Because we own all the processes from the resources to grow the ingredients to the ingredients themselves that goes into the products, into the packaging, because a normal company would have to source these things out. They'd have to source out the bottling company. And of course, no bottling company doesn't do things for profit. So you have to pay them profit. Or you got to buy the ingredients, then you got to pay for profit. So by eliminating all these third parties, eliminating all this extra profit that you have to hand out, we pass it on, they pass it on to the consumer. They pass it on to us in our compensation plan and in the affordability of the product. That's the key thing. That's what sets us apart from many of any other products that are being sold out there today.
Yeah, that's
some
exactly what I
facts
was
over
gonna
there.
say. It keeps the prices low because we own everything. And there's not many companies that can say the same thing. And that was, I know, a huge selling point for us when we made the decision to jump over. And, at the beginning of the call, I was talking about how we're positioned for growth and the timing is so vital right now. And Pharmacy is prepared for what we have coming in the future. Okay. We have the infrastructure and logistics ready for scale and for speed. So we have our $50 million facility in Miami. I just got back from doing a 2-day training there, and Amy and I are heading back again next week.
Let's go.
The building is always open for us to host events and bring people to tour. It is a very open, like culturally. So you can come and you can see it. You can bring your leads. It's an amazing, beautiful facility. And right now they're operating, I can't remember, what did he say when we did the tour, what the percentage that they were operating, about like 9 or 10% of the
Yeah.
capacity.
Yeah, it's like
And when they're operating at full capacity, they can send 1 million packages through there a month.
1 million. That's
So
crazy.
not only do we have the space and we're ready for that, but we also have another warehouse across the street that's ready to go where they can duplicate that like 2 blocks away. So they're preparing for that long-term growth. Like we haven't even seen that big boom in the US here yet. Like we're just like really warming up in North America. So in addition to that, there's also a distribution center in Buffalo that services New York, or excuse me, out of New York that services Canada. But when I was in corporate this past week, little birdie told us that they are working on making it where it will service the northeastern part of the US as well, so they can get their packages in a more efficient manner.
Let's go.
So they're always looking, to scale. They're always looking to improve. We're looking at global expansion. We just opened Ireland. Next is coming Germany and Ecuador. So like Amy and Tim were saying, everything is created in Istanbul. That's where the manufacturing center is. And then they have distribution centers all throughout the world. So for North America, we have Miami, we have Buffalo, we have Mexico City that services Mexico and South America.
Yep.
And then over in Europe, there's Poland, and there may be another one somewhere, but I know for sure there's one in Poland that services Europe as well. So operating in multiple countries, and they really have the structure ready for us to just come in and blow this business up.
That's what I like about that's what I really enjoyed about our introduction to Farmasi, was that they didn't have all their eggs in one basket. Because I know a couple years back when Florida had a couple of hurricanes go through, it really like eliminated the businesses that were operating out of Florida. Whereas we actually have distribution center in the UK that they can borrow from. We have, as you said, in Mexico. So we're not at the mercy of one distribution center.
Yeah, and it's really nice that we do get to operate globally, because when something does happen in one economy, it can impact it. And when you have business coming from all over the world, if something happens in, one part of the world, your entire business isn't going to be affected. So they've really thought of everything. And they even have, I think, 4 to 5 months worth of products in the warehouse. Like even if they didn't receive any other shipments, like they would still be able to fulfill for like 4 or 5 months until products actually ran out, if for some reason they couldn't get products from Turkey. So they're always innovative. They're always thinking ahead. And their goal is to be the #1 direct sales company in the world. And this is very important when you're partnering with a company, that you're partnering with a company and a team and with leadership that has vision, that knows where they're going. And our goal is to be the #1 direct sales company in the world. And that's why we're head down, we're focused, we're growing this business, and we want to ride this wave of momentum, because we truly believe that Farmasi is going to be that next big legacy company here in the US and in Canada. So now is your time to get in on that. And like Amy was mentioning, it's very important for Imre and Sinan, the CEO and president, who are brothers. It's very important for them to build this business, because this is for them, this is their family's legacy. They actually don't need the money. They're worth well over $1 billion. So this is not just about money for them. This is about building legacy. And when you're in business, yes, money is important, but when someone has a deeper why, I just think that that's so important to keep you going. because we always talk about in business, like, what is your why? Like, what is your reason for doing this business? For those of you that are already in the business, drop it in the comments. Like, what was your reason for getting into pharmacy or getting into the industry in the first place? For me, it was to be able to stay at home with my kids. My son turns 18 in 2 days. I was pregnant with him when I started my first direct sales business, and I did it literally just because I needed to be able to provide. I didn't want to have to keep working retail, which is crazy hours, and trading my money, just to put my kids into daycare. So I needed to be able to keep a roof over our heads and food on the table. For other people, it's, maybe they have debt that they want to pay off. For other people, it's just for personal reasons. How many of you are very just personally driven and you're goal oriented and you like to be recognized and you like to earn trips and you like to get paychecks and you like to have community? There's no right or wrong reason, but we always talk a lot about having your personal why. And when you are really focused on what that why is and why you're doing the business, that's going to keep you going. And the owners of this company are very, very focused on what their why is, and that is to be the #1 direct sales company in the world.
Question, we have a distribution center in Mexico, do we not?
Mexico City, yes.
Yes, okay, just double checking. I thought so. There was just a question in the comments, so I just wanted to make sure. Yeah.
Were you going to say something?
No, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, we were talking about products. I'm sitting here holding the Aloe Glow. I'm like, I just put some in my water, and I'm like, I love this stuff. It's so good.
It is.
The Aloe Glow makes you go.
Yes, it does. You guys, if you didn't get the aloe yet, definitely
You gotta get it.
definitely get the aloe, best-selling product. But just look how beautiful these images are. It's modern branding. It's influencer friendly. It's something that you can be proud of. It's something that you can see yourself in. When you look at these images, you see all ethnicities, all backgrounds. You see hair care, you see skincare, you see makeup, you see the lifestyle, you see fragrances, you just see a beautiful brand. And I love it. Like, I love it. You just get to choose the products that fit into your lifestyle. And we truly have a little bit of something for everyone. I know Amy likes to talk about this. So I'm going to let her take this slide.
Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite slide because Tim and I's dream, our why, has always been traveling with our kids and showing them the world. And this is exactly what we've been able to do. When we went to Turkey, we earned the Turkey trip. We brought our kids with us because we wanted them to experience that lifestyle and those things and just to learn a different culture. And my heart was just so full having them there with us. And the same thing. So in our the thing I like about this and what makes this different as well, that stands out from other, companies, is the fact that the trips are built into the comp plan. I've never seen that before. That was new to me, to have them built right in. So when you there's about 5 different trips at least that are built right in the center of that comp plan. You hit that level, you're going. You hit that level, you're going. It is amazing. And then they also do other kind of incentive trips throughout the year as well for just extra fun. If that wasn't enough, they do more. So if you are somebody that loves to travel, we got travel. And it's good travel. Like the Turkey trip is beyond anything I have ever experienced in my life. That trip was a full week of 5-star luxury, just being spoiled beyond belief. And you know what the amazing thing is? It wasn't just for the few elite top, like 1 to 10 people. There were 300 people on that trip. 300 people earned the trip this year and were able to go. That's mind-blowing because that shows that it's achievable because that many people were there. So, these trips are doable and they're right there for you. So there's ones, for example, Turkey, there's Maldives, there's Italy, there's a trip to Miami, there's a conference, they get pay for your conference. There's so many. Like the trips are just amazing. I don't know if Tim wants to expand on that because it's
I just want to expand one little thing. Like you said, the Turkey trip. So when you look at this comp plan with the trips in the comp plan, you'd expect that the trips get better and better and better as you go up high, which is debatable. But the thing that I like to point out most is that Turkey trip is only second tier, in the ranking. So that means you get to experience a trip of going to Turkey, 5-star hotels, 5-star experiences. Let's be honest. We had the balloon ride, the dinners were amazing. I can't even think of all because we had something to do every single day. But my point is that you'd expect that kind of luxury trip to be at the
tippy
top. Like you'd have to hit the top of the comp plan, and it was only at the second tier.
The guys are
Totally
already
achievable.
talking about the trip next year because you get to go again if you want. You can opt in to go again if you want to go with your team. And the guys are already like that. They're already talking about next year's trip. That's how
Oh,
good it
guaranteed. If we have someone on our team that's going,
Oh,
that is more than enough reason for me to go again.
we're going.
We're going.
Well,
We
we
are-
do
Anyone.
because we got a new golden last month and we're about to have another new golden this month.
There you
So
go.
yeah, more than one actually. So yes, we had team members go with us. It was amazing. The travel was amazing. We just had conference in September. What was that, last month? So it's such a blur, you guys. This first year has been such a blur. We do so much. We have such a good time. Like it's just always something going on, but you can just see just the joy on people's faces. If you like the recognition and the achievement and you want to feel inspired, you can just see that everyone was just having an incredible time and everyone's glowing. Everyone looks beautiful because you can see that they're truly a product of the product. Like the energy just shines through them. I had one of my new girls who started in August and she came down in August and we filmed a launch video for her and she had never been on camera. You could tell she was very timid. She was very uncomfortable. And then we were just there last week doing an event, and I had my content girl come to, film more content for us. And it was like a total transformation for her in just a 2 month period. I was just blown away with how her confidence had increased in just 2 short months. And I know so much of that had to do with the products and being part of the community and just being a part of Farmasi. So if you're really looking for community, this is where you want to be. And in addition to all the fun and excitement that we have, we also
and that we are
I
fun
think
and exciting.
Jason and Tim are the party. Okay.
I've been sitting over here biting my tongue the whole time.
Why don't you tell them about our simple duplicatable marketing tools then?
Exactly. We have simple and duplicatable marketing tools. And so it's a brand new slide for me. So check this out. We got a simple way to share. And I believe that you have a video here. I remember you working on this video. Let's play the video.
Well, the video's not on there anymore. It's just a screenshot.
Got it. Okay.
But we do have tools that you can use to share. So all you have to do is ask someone, if you could show them a way to save 50% on all of their health and beauty products, would they consider taking a look? They say yes. We have a 5-minute video you can send to them that explains everything that they need to know about Farmasi without you feeling like you need to know all of the information. So we have all the tools available for you. We have marketing and sales trainings, duplicatable systems. Once you get signed up, you'll get plugged into everything. And I'm saying you get access to, drop in the comments for me what you think about the trainings that we provide. Because truly it's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of trainings. You're learning from people who have been in the industry for a long time, who have earned multiple millions of dollars. Like just this afternoon at 1 o'clock, one of our uplines did a Instagram training for the team. Amy and I are always doing trainings. We, do social media, we do mindset, we do sales. Jason comes in with his sales and mindset expertise. And we always have something going. He's over here twiddling the bottle, driving me crazy. But truly anything that you could need, everything that you need to be successful, we provide. You just have to show up and be willing to do the work and be coachable and be willing to stick through it, because there's truly no better way to learn business than through network marketing. It's such a low entry rate to get in and to get started. And the business training that you're going to receive is just unreal. So I always say, the time is going to pass anyways. You may as well plug in. You may as well get the personal development get the training, because it is going to help you in network marketing, but in also any other business endeavor that you might be in.
I mean, look, here's the deal. Like you said, the time is going to pass anyway. You might as well build a business and make some money. Just being real. You might as well do it with people who have done it, who can show you. That's the great thing about network marketing, is that they can show you people like Tim and Amy, like me and myself, or me and Brooke. You know, we can show me, myself, and I. We can show you how to build a business because we've done it. It's kind of hard to show you how to do something I've never done before, but we can show you how to do this. And by the way, if you're not following any four of us, you need to follow us on social media if you want to know how because we live this stuff. Like, what's great about this is I'm looking at it, and it's not like you're getting training from somebody who's been there, done that, and is sitting in the white ivory tower. Follow my wife. I'll use her as an example because she's on there every day testing stuff. Hey, I'm going to try this. Hey, I'm going to try that. I'm going to do carousels. Now I'm going to try this.
We
And
had another post go viral
yeah,
today.
yeah. I mean, we were in costume. There you go. You want to give me 5 or what? Yeah. You know, I mean, it's crazy. Like, you know, it's a science for her, but you guys get to piggyback off of all that success. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, so there's no lack of resources for you. So Tim,
Go Tim.
Amy, tell them how to get signed up so we can get this thing going.
Yeah, so pretty much we're going to get you plugged in. When you sign up, get back to the person who sent you this video or invited you here, click the link, get yourself plugged in, and then right away, you're going to get instant access to our trainings and our resources and our chats. The moment you're in, boom, you have access to everything. And then you're going to share some products. You're going to share some products. You're just going to like be ignorance on fire and be excited about what's coming. And that's all you're going to do. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're just going to get out there and start talking about what's happening, be excited. And then also, just so you know, you don't have to have inventory. Like, you don't need to have a stockpile of inventory. Just get some things that you know you might want to use for yourself, that you want to talk about. Just get some things, no problem. Get your link going so that you can share that with others and people can sign up or buy some things from you. That's it. And then collect your money, honey. That's
And
that easy.
And don't forget, once you sign up, you have instant access to that 50% off.
Absolutely. As soon as you sign up,
You don't got to qualify for it. You don't have to qualify for it. Signing up is qualification enough.
Which I think is a really good selling point for our company, because a lot of companies, you have to meet a certain threshold in order to get your discount. But here you just sign up, you get your discount, and you're good to go. So that's it. It's, you guys, it's very simple. Our company is very simple. All the processes are simple. The website is simple. Our trainings are simple. Our duplication systems are simple. It's just very streamlined and easy to understand.
So are you saying simplicity sells?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am. I am.
Yeah, we try to keep things simple for you. It just really boils down to using the product, sharing the products and the business opportunity with people. And when you love the products and you love what this business does for you, it's just going to naturally shine through you. People are going to
100%.
want to know more about it. And that's how network marketing, that's how it works, you guys. It's leveraging the network.
So what do they need to do to get going?
Get back to the person who invited you to the call and ask them for their link so you can go ahead and get signed up and get started. And if you're still watching this in October, we do have a promotion through the end of the month where you can sign up for $6. You get a free bottle of aloe, and that unlocks your 50% discount in the US. In Canada, it is apple cider vinegar gummies.
Oh, those are good too.
For $8.50. So you can sign up for free in Canada and then get a bottle of apple cider vinegar gummies for $8.50.
Yo, it's good for your digestion. I'm just saying.
It is.
Just saying.
All right, guys. Well, we are excited for you to be here. We are excited for where Farmasi is going. And we are excited for those of you that decide to jump in and ride this wave with us. Because like I said, those of you that get in now and do the work, I'm telling you, you're going to look back in 3 to 5 years and you're going to say, I'm so glad that I started when I did. Remember, you're not in this business alone. You're always going to have support. That's why we love this business. That's why we love this industry. And we're excited for you to jump in and do it with us. So you guys have a great night. And we will see you on Wednesday night's training call for those of you that get signed up. Amy is doing it at 7 p.m. EST. Get signed up, get plugged in, and you'll get all that information. You guys have a good night.
Bye.